There are exactly 5 types of team at every World Cup. 5, not 48. 5, the machine. That's the thing. The underdog, the veteran. Actually, the dark horse and the tourist, every single one of the 48 teams at the 2026 World Cup falls into one of these 5 categories. And one of these types has never won the World Cup. Period. Not once in 94 years. Let's find out which type won. The machine. The machine. These are the teams that show up to every World Cup as favorites. Wild. And they usually deliver. Spain, France, Germany, Brazil. These teams have systems, depth, and history. They don't rely on luck. Worth a shot. In the last 7 World Cups, a machine has won 5 of them. France twice, Spain, Germany, menos Brazil. Machines dominate. Seriously, at the 2026 World Cup, the machines are France, Spain, Germany, Brazil, and England, the usual suspects. Then again, the data says machines win 62% of all World Cups. If you want the safe bet, pick a machine. Period. But safe is boring. Type 2, the underdog. Nobody expects them. Nobody picks them. And then they break everything. Morocco in 2022, South Korea in 2002. Game changer. Cameroon in 1990. The underdog is the type that makes the World Cup magical. Underdogs win about 3% of their knockout matches against machines. 3%, but when they do, it is chaos. Worthy a shot. At the 2026 World Cup, the underdogs are Japan, Morocco, South Korea, and the African qualifiers. Watch them closely. The data says no pure underdog has ever won the World Cup. They upset, they shock, they make you scream. Fair enough. But they never lift the trophy. Type 3. The veteran. This team has one player. One legendary, aging, probably retiring, superstar carrying the entire nation. Argentina 2022 was a veteran team. Messi, simple as that, 35 years old. Last chance. And he dragged them to the title. But for every Messi, there is a Ronaldo 2022, a Modrić 2022, a Neymar 2022. Bottom line, veterans that came close and went home empty. At the 2026 World Cup, the veterans are Portugal with Ronaldo at 41 and Croatia with Modrić at 40. Las Dance. The data says veterans win 11% of World Cups. Period. Low odds. But when they hit, it becomes the greatest story in football history. Type 4. The dark horse. Too good to be an underdog. Not famous enough to be a machine. That's it. This is the dangerous one. Greece 2004 at the Euros. Denmark 1992. These teams had no business winning. But they did, and nobody saw it coming. Dark horses have a secret weapon. Nobody prepares for them. Full stop. Every opponent studies the machines. Nobody studies the dark horse. At the 2026 World Cup, the dark horses are Colombia, Turkey, Nigeria, Norway, and the USA on home soil. The data says dark horses win 22% of World Cups. 22, that is almost 1 in 4. Fair enough. The most underrated type, Type 5. In fact, the tourists, they are here for the experience. The photos, the stories. They know they probably will not win. Curaçao, big deal. Population 160,000 at the World Cup for the first time ever. They are not here to win. They are here to exist. But here is the thing about tourists. Sometimes they do not read the script. Not a chance. Greece at Euro 2004 was a tourist. They won the whole thing. The tourist has never won the World Cup. 0 titles in 94 years. They are the type that has never lifted the trophy. Exactly. So, there it is. The type that has never won is the tourist. But here is what the data actually shows. Machines win most of the time, but dark horses win 1 in 4. Welcome to reality. And veterans create the greatest stories ever told. The real question is not which type wins. The real question is which type is your team. Comment it below. Enough said. If you want to know the one rule that could break this entire World Cup, watch this video next. Subscribe. See you there.